right, we are back from break. Again, it is your host, the Understanding Truth 1987. I'm here with my man Mello Miller. So today's topic, as promised, we are going to talk a little bit about a couple of things. First, we're going to start out with good old USA basketball. So before I get started, I want to just let my co-host know I was respectable. I gave you your 2-3 minutes of uninterruptions. I would like the same. Thank you very much. So if you could do that for me, thank you.
Hey, you know what?
You.
I'm not going to say anything.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm not. I will want to introduce our special guest for this segment.
That's cool. That's cool. That's wow. 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 For our radio people, he's holding up some stuffed animals. I'm not sure what he plans on doing with these stuffed animals. I'm nervous, honestly. It's giving me R. Kelly vibes, maybe. I don't know, but I'm a little nervous.
I'm so happy to be here. I just want to love USA basketball. I love USA basketball.
This is sad. I'm sorry, America, for this silliness. I thought we were gonna be grown-ups today.
Go crazy!
Thought we were gonna be grown-ups today. Anyway, thank you for the special guest. Thank you. 2 minutes interrupted. So I want to talk a little bit about USA basketball. If you've been following us for the past few weeks, this has been a running topic here on the Morning Smoke. We have a tremendous hater on this show that has said, and I quote, USA basketball won't even medal. They won't even get a medal. He said that. These were his words. Not only have USA basketball on both ends, so commending the women as well, not only have they medaled, but they have gold medaled. So USA basketball women's and men have gold medal there in Tokyo. USA men's have done this 4 consecutive times. The women have done this 7 consecutive times. So when you think of 4 times for the men, for over a decade, they have dominated basketball. So I don't understand why our co-host would even say anything like that. But that's neither here nor there. What I'm here to talk about is the man that the reason why he is given so much hate for is Mr. Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant did exactly what Kevin Durant needed to do. He took over this team. He led this team to a goal. He is now the front runner and leader of all points scored for the men in an Olympic basketball game. So he has that. He was also the MVP for the majority of those games that were played. So he has that. And he also is not only just him, but he is now tied for men as having the most gold medals in Olympic play. So him and Melo are on the same level when it comes to that. So because I'm a man that respects greatness in the Olympic realms, I'm gonna just add his medals on to me. So there's 1, there's 2. Let me get that around here real quick. And there's 3. There's 3. My man has 3 gold medals. That's more than LeBron, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. LeBron doesn't even have 3 gold medals. But hey, I told everybody what was going to happen. People, especially our host, he was so haterish when it came to, they lost this game, they lost that game. He needs to be, he needs to do this, he needs to do that, he needs to, show accountability for the team, and he's the leader, and this and that. I told you it didn't matter because KD was going to show up when he needed to show up, and he did that. So I'm done with USA basketball, honestly. We've talked about it for about 3-4 weeks now straight. So it's over with. It's done. KD has done what he needed to do. There's nothing else to say, but that he is literally the best player in the world. So I'm done with it. Done with it.
Go KD! Go KD!
Listen. Thank you for coming on. I appreciate you. We brought a KD to show our fairness. We had a KD fan on. Little Patty here. Now listen. For me, I will say this. One, I congratulate Team USA on winning the gold. You holding up the gold. I congratulate Kevin Durant for following the leadership of Drew Holiday.
Oh my God! Don't do that.
Drew Holiday
Don't do
came
that.
in.
Don't do
He
that.
stabilized that team.
Don't do that.
And he is the best perimeter defender in the world.
He is. He absolutely is.
And that's exactly what was needed. That steady hand, that point guard leadership. So I definitely congratulate. I have a new appreciation for Drew Holiday than I never had before. As far as KD, all-time leading scorer, Olympic point, that's cool. That's nice. That's cute. A few handful of games there, here and there over, a little period of time. Cool. Congratulations. I hope you keep that same energy when the King takes over all time for 20 years.
Wow.
For the NBA.
No. This will probably LeBron is on the decline. Don't do that.
So bookmark this date. Our co-host appreciates all-time leading scoring.
Don't do that.
So I want him to, when that day comes, that this guy right here, the King, for our radio viewers, you know who it is. Ain't no need. And I hope that you keep that same energy. But look, moving on.
Yeah, let's move on.
I appreciate our viewers that stuck with this saga, the ups and downs of Kevin Durant's leadership. It's been it's been tough.
I ain't seen no up and down. I saw what I needed to see.
Ask Nigeria, ask Australia, ask France. I don't know what to take.
How they do it out there in Tokyo? I was out in Tokyo, y'all. That's why I got my, that's how I got my goal. Out in Tokyo. That's why I was saying. That's how they do it.
We are going to wrap this segment up. We're going to close it out with a little more relevant news.
Wow.
NBA free agency.
Yes.
Oh my. It's been
a lot going on. Yes.
If you play 2K, it's been 2K-ish.
Pretty much.
Look, some of the bigger names that we're talking about, surprisingly, Kawhi Leonard was out there.
He was.
He did his typical saga. If I'm a Clipper fan, I'm not happy about it with what he is doing, to the team. But he re-signed with the Clippers because that's all that was left.
Wow.
I don't know the terms of the deal yet, but if I'm a betting man, I would say that it was a 1-and-1 with a player option where they're going to guarantee him all this money this year, and he ain't playing. And he will be doing this again next year. So we'll put a pin in Kawhi. We'll revisit this in 1 year. Chris Paul, he opted out and he re-signed with the Suns. Now, I'm shocked. He's 36 years old. He signed a 4-year deal, $120 million. He's nice.
Hey, he's not expecting to do anything else. He's probably going to retire after those 4 years. So,
well, he'll be 40.
If he makes it that long, exactly. If he makes it that long.
So I don't know, man. That's a little odd to me, but it's cool. Kyle Lowry, hypothetically, is going to the Heat.
Here we go.
That sign and trade is under investigation for tampering.
Here we go.
But if it holds true, which I don't look, I have no rooting interest in this one. He can go to the Heat. I'm good with that. 3-year, $90 million. That's a lot for a 35-year-old point guard. So that's tough. Mike Conley stayed with the Jazz. This is a more reasonable deal than any of the others that we've talked about so far.
It's true.
33-year-old, he's younger, and he has a 3-year, $74 million.
But let's talk about Mike Conley, though. Mike Conley getting paid because you got to think of his other contracts that are set to expire as well, too, that other teams are paid for. So he's not doing too bad for a 33, 34-year-old. So.
No. I think that's a much more reasonable deal for, you got that young gun out in look, Trae Young got his running mate, John Collins.
Yep.
Big money big money, 5-year, $125 million.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
yeah.
If he can get over the end. Look, I know he had a couple a little injury there.
Mm-hmm.
If he can get over that hump and he live up to that Trae Young, it's gonna be a little cool in Atlanta. We'll say that. What we got? DeMar DeRozan. This one I'm perfectly good with. He went to the Bulls. So I'm happy. Hey, go Chicago. Go Chicago. This next one probably won't go through.
Oh, here we go.
This next one, listen. Lonzo Ball signed a trade.
Yes.
From New Orleans to the Bulls.
Yes.
4-year, $85 million. Sounds good on paper.
Yeah.
The only problem is, look, through some sources, this has been tampering going on back 2019.
Wow.
And so I think this may get rescinded.
Nah.
The Bulls are probably going to have to go ahead and pursue Dennis Schroeder most likely.
Nah.
If they want a point guard, but I think Zoe is not going to the Bulls. That's where he's at today, but that's under investigation.
He's gonna go. I just wish that they would have waited a day or two before signing it.
Why would they wait a day or two? They've had it a year or two in the works.
We don't know that. That's rumors.
Reported. Allegedly.
That's rumors. Yeah, that's rumors.
Allegedly. Your guy, Dame's keeping Norman Powell, if Dame's even staying in Portland. So we'll see.
That's up in the air as well, too.
He probably going to be the starting 2-guard because I think McCullough gone.
Wow.
It hasn't happened yet, but you ain't paying no 2-guard 5-year, $90 million, and you know what I'm saying? Come on.
Yeah.
All right, I think that's writing on the wall, right?
Could be.
Spencer Dinwiddie, man, I think, Washington, if I'm Bill, I'm gone. I'm requesting a trade. He is going from Brooklyn to the Wizards. The only thing I dislike about this move is that it ended up with an $11 million exception for the Nets, and I really dislike that part of it because they don't need no more help, do they?
Oh my God, they good. Do the LA need more help?
Well, I'm talking about Brooklyn at the moment. Do they need more help?
I'm talking about LA though. Do they need more help? I'll answer yours if you answer mine.
We haven't got to LA yet, but okay.
You talked about them in the first segment. Don't do that. Yeah, don't do that.
I do like this guy, Tim Hardaway. I watched his dad play. Tim Hardaway Jr. is decent.
Yeah.
He is a decent guy. He got 4 years, $72 million. That ain't nothing to sneeze at. He's staying with Dallas.
Yeah.
I wish that Oubre would have stayed. Look, I'll let you touch on. I wish Oubre would have stayed with the Warriors.
I'm glad he gone, honestly.
But he ended up leaving. He's out there with LaMelo Ball now.
Yeah, and you see how much you're getting paid, right? Oh, okay.
They got a good player. They got a discount. 2-year, $25 million.
There's a reason for that discount because he didn't do that much in Golden State. So I'm glad to see him leave. So it's okay. He served his purpose. He's gone now. I'm just mad that we got to eat that contract for another year because the money that he was getting paid from the Suns was ridiculous. So,
you want to talk about eating contract? We still got Luol Deng under contract.
That's true. That's
keep in mind, LeBron been in LA for 3 years.
Yeah.
This is his 4th season, and he's never played with Luol Deng on a Laker roster.
Wow.
And Luol Deng's still getting paid $5 million this year.
He's still getting paid. Yes.
So don't talk to me about a little Oubre money. Come on.
That's still a lot of money.
Don't do that. Who else you got, Fitz? Who else you got? Let me see.
So since we're on the Warriors stint, I'll talk a little bit about them. So we did pick up Otto Porter Jr. for a 1-year veteran contract. We also picked up, I can never pronounce his name, Nemanja Bjelica. I never can pronounce his name. Bjelica. I never can pronounce his name, but we signed him to 1 year as well too. And we also got Iggy back. Iggy is back in the Warriors as well too. So he also came back as well too.
Did you see that Iggy tweet?
I did see the Iggy tweet.
Look,
I'm happy he's back. I don't think it's going to make a difference though. Maybe some
I don't either.
veteran stuff there. Maybe some friendly stuff because you know him, Steph, and Dre and Clay. They always buddies, but
I think Iggy's days are behind him.
yeah,
Like
I don't really see it making a difference, honestly. So his highlight was him, you know, locking up LeBron. But that's we could keep.
You heard? Whoa.
Yeah,
his tweet responded to that because you know, my co-host Skip Bayless. I mean, the underscore truth 1987 talking about this nonsense with this locking up. Out the man Iggy's mouth himself said, "Ain't no locking that man up. He is ungodly, next level."
Iggy's in the league. He's being friendly. I'm okay.
What we
with
doing?
That.
What we doing? What we doing?
Did he get Finals MVP though? Because he never mind.
Hey, LeBron has jump started multiple careers on false narratives. Kawhi.
Wow.
He's the fourth best player on that, and he got the MVP. Let's not look. We can go through history if you want, but we talking about current event.
That's terrible.
Put some respect. Don't make me go Nick Wright on you. Don't make me go Nick Wright on you.
Well, we all know who Nick Wright likes, so that's okay. But you know, don't disrespect the LeBron stopper like that. Don't do that. Let's move on. Really, the only ones that I've been kind of watching, obviously we see Derrick Rose. He's going back to the Knicks, 3 years, 43 mil.
He robbed him.
And stop that. He did good there last year. So you have Kemba. Kemba is going to the Knicks for a 1 year, $8 million deal. You have Andre Drummond, which my co-host here.
Answer me this real quick.
Sure. Go ahead.
How your starting point guard making more than your backup, making less than your backup point? Never mind. Go ahead. Keep going.
Wow.
Keep going. Terrible. Don't worry about it.
That's terrible. My co-host, who is really wanting to get this player, he is actually going to the 76ers. Andre Drummond. He is going there. I'm glad he decided to go to the Sixers. Had he went to the Lakers, I would have flew out and fought him myself. So I'm glad he did not go back to them.
That's a nice duo.
It is between him and Embiid. I think that's going to be good. That's going to be good. So you got Danny Green. Danny Green is going to the Sixers as well. He was already there. They just re-signed him for a 2-year deal.
That's a good keep for them. He's a solid, you know.
I can't stand Danny Green. I'm
not saying he's not a superstar. I'm saying he's solid. He's a solid rotational player.
Yeah. You got Caruso. Caruso left the Lakers, going to the Bulls. He's in the Bulls now. What's up with that? You know that Caruso was your guy. He was there. But he's in the Bulls now. 4 years, $37 million deal. So
I'm upset
about that works out. We'll see how that works out.
We have financial constraints. I'm upset.
You got McClung. McClung is another Caruso essentially. So we'll see what happens.
I will say the Bulls probably has their best guard in a long time. So
wow. So Lonzo is not a good guard. Is that what you're saying?
Lonzo's not going to be a Bull.
Oh my God.
I told you that trade's getting rescinded. Sorry, corporate Rambo 30. Sorry.
That's sad. That's really sad. He's gonna be a Bull. The last one.
And it's the best thing to happen for Zoe too. Best thing to happen. So
he's gonna be a Bull. Quit hating. Can you just stop hating? Because he ain't coming to the Lakers. He ain't coming to the Lakers.
I don't want nobody steal them Ball brother shoes off his feet first day.
Wow.
Sorry, Chicago. Sorry.
Well, you don't want him to come to LA and have them essays mess with him either. So I mean, you know, he gonna stumble in East LA somewhere and get messed up. Nah. He's good in Chicago. He's among friends. He's
gonna be protected. He's from LA. He's good. He's from LA.
He's not going to LA. The last one I'll talk about. I can actually talk about two more. So Blake went back. Blake Griffin went back to the Nets. He's on a 1-year deal. And Vic. So this one was interesting to me because they did re-sign Victor Oladipo for another year as well too. Obviously, we know he's still hurt. So I'm interested to see how his contract's going to be after the season because I don't even think he's going to play probably that first half because he's still recovering from his injury. So But yeah, those are just kind of the ones that I've been following. You got any more? I know you probably do. So.
This is going to be under the radar, but you heard it here first because a lot of people don't know this man's name. Okay, Doug McDermott signed with the Spurs. Now he played with the Pacers last year. He's solid.
He is.
He's a solid shooter. I think Pop gonna use him right. Now
I was upset the Pacers let him go. So yes.
You mark my words. You will learn his name because he's gonna be with the Spurs and he's gonna have some plays. You just wait and see. He's a good shooter.
Yeah.
Did I mention Kendrick Nunn with the like?
Nope,
okay.
You did in the first. You did in the first segment, but that's fine. Keep going.
Oh yeah, Kendrick. I just think that's a steal, man. He took a huge discount.
Mm-hmm.
He turned down. It's reported that he turned down a lot more money to come play with LeBron. Get that championship run, that DNA. He's gonna learn what that is like, and his best thing is for his career.
They're gonna fail. They are going to fail this season.
Best thing for his career. I tell you what. I do like Rudy Gay to the Jazz.
I do too. Anywhere but the Lakers. Yeah.
Because he was. Woo-hoo.
Yeah. He was. Woo! They were talking about the Lakers, and I'm glad he didn't go.
I think that came down to the Jazz and Lakers, man. But the Jazz gave him a little bit more.
I'm happy.
We talked about that. You got your guy Mel. There's a few. I'm gonna touch on this a different angle, and then I'll close it out.
Okay.
There's a few unsigned free agents.
Yeah.
That I think could be impactful.
Yeah.
I think the biggest name out there is Lauri Markkanen.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He's
solid.
young, 24.
Yeah, he's solid.
He's a restricted free agent, but I don't think the Bulls can match nothing.
You don't want them to match nothing.
Well, they can match it because they got that room from the Ball trade. Yeah, you're right.
Oh my God.
I'm eager to see what happens with that. Josh Hart is out there.
He is.
Now the Pelicans own his free agents because he's a restricted free agent, even though the Lakers drafted him. But that transferred over to them. So he's a solid rotational player, right?
Yeah, he cool. I think
former Summer League MVP.
Yeah.
JJ Redick, that sniper. He is a veteran.
He is out there though.
37 years old. Now listen. I dealt with Kyle Korver later in his career with Bron. Wasn't quite as effective as you would want him to be because of his back and he's just older. Huge liability on defense. I don't think JJ Redick is as bad as that.
He can come to the Warriors. I would gladly accept JJ.
There is smoke that the Warriors would be in the running, but I think it's there's no fire there because reportedly he wants to stay out east with his family. At this stage in his career, he's traveled, he's did the whole thing, he's made his money, which makes me a little upset because Brooklyn might be ideal.
He go to Brooklyn, that'd be tough. That'd be tough.
I think that that $11 million exception may be the thing.
Yeah, that'd be tough if he goes there.
If he goes there, that's okay. LA, Brooklyn, fine.
What y'all gonna do with Wesley Matthews? He's unrestricted right now too. Y'all bringing him back? Look,
he's a nice, solid little guy occasionally here and there, but we don't need him.
Ain't no love in LA. I told you.
We got six guards right now on the roster. You're not gonna have 7. So that's why I think that he's not coming. Denzel Valentine, I remember he played on Michigan State.
Yeah, he also played for the Bulls.
Yes. Big Ten player. That's where I remember from Michigan State.
Wow.
And he's a restricted free agent. He's still 27. I think if a team takes a flyer on him, they'll realize that the Bulls was holding him back.
Wow.
So I think there's something to be there.
Why do you have this hate for the Bulls? What has the Bulls ever done to y'all? Nothing.
Okay, well, look.
You might as well get it out because they ain't did nothing to you.
The Bulls stopped my Pacers from winning a championship.
Oh my God, that's a long time ago.
The Bulls were the roadblock that never allowed my team to get over the hump when I was young.
Mm-mm-mm.
Also, the Bulls had a player that stole something from the King. MVP, in fact. The Bulls is also the favorite team of a nemesis of mine. And then there's some collateral damage there because I actually know 3 Bulls fans. The other 2, sorry for your luck.
Wow.
I just don't like the Bulls.
That's sad.
I can't stand the red and black.
It's a good color. I love the red and black.
No, I want I just dislike the Bulls a lot. There's nothing for me to root for them. So yeah, I don't want anything good to happen to the Bulls.
Well, thanks. We lost our Chicago listeners now. Thank you. Thanks.
No, I like Chicago.
Thank you.
I like North Chicago.
Wow.
Down Wrigley.
You like Wisconsin, then, essentially. that's what you say. If you like Wisconsin.
Look, I like Lake Michigan. Chicago. If you're on the border of that, we good. Canada.
That's sad. That's sad.
Anyway, man, it's a lot of stuff still out there. Paul Millsap's still out there. Diallo, DeMarcus Cousins. Elfrid Payton. There's tons of talent still out there. With these players could swing the pendulum one way or the other. So I really, for these teams that are vying for an arms race that's going on, trying to beat 37-year-old Brown. I don't understand. But anyway, man, you got anything else? Because that's all I got, man. This free agency thing it's great.
It's moving for sure, and there most likely will probably be some more movement this coming week. So if that happens next week, we'll definitely talk a little bit about it. But that's really all I got. I do want to say shout out to PJ Tucker. It's unfortunate that you can't go back to the Bucks, even though you just helped them win a championship, but they got you shipped out to Miami. Man, that's a lot of shoes to move, my boy. You're gonna have to move all of that to South Beach. That's tough.
But I seen a guy move just as many shoes. Ortega Sauce when he moved to Avon.
That's true. He had a shipment. Definitely, he had a.
Well, it was one of the U-Haul, and it was like full of shoe. Anyway,
yeah, definitely. Well, anyway, that's pretty much all time we have for today. We're going to go ahead and start closing up. So, just my final thoughts. Again, shout out to USA as a whole, not only just basketball, but as a whole. They've ran the medal race in gold, silver, and bronze. So congrats, showing it on the world stage that we are the sports capital of the world. So congrats to all the USA winners, not only just basketball, but all. So looks like you got something there. What you got to say now?
I tell you what, I'm be honest with our listeners. KD has made me turn against the USA, the entire country.
Say it.
But I was watching Kevin Hart, Snoop, and then they were interviewing Michael Phelps.
Yeah.
And that had me dying laughing.
Yeah.
And then I was like, man, Michael Phelps, man, he's not in the Olympics, and it was such a crazy thing because he's just been that guy.
He's relevant.
And I just want to remind, I got my patriotic spirit back. Michael Phelps, man, he owns the all-time record.
He does.
I didn't put it in perspective, but it's not just that he owns it; it's owned. 23 golds.
That's crazy, right? Yeah.
I mean, and it was even more. They had the silver and the bronze. I was just like, there's not a close second. I don't think there will be.
Nah, he's up there. If old girl Simone Biles keeps going, maybe, because she has a lot of medals for her too, and she's still young.
Well,
so
I don't mean to be controversial. She has the shot, but she gonna have to put her big girl panties on.
She will for the next Olympics, yes. Yeah.
She got to put her big girl panties on, and it don't matter how they judging you. Stay in the competition and you fight through that.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Look, I'm not saying it wasn't
That's fair.
If you face any adversity, Rosa Parks didn't get off the bus. She sat in the front.
That's fair.
So I don't know. That's just anyway. Go ahead.
No, that's fair. But we'll go ahead and close it on out. Again, thank you everybody for listening to us for another week. We will definitely be back next week on Monday from 10 to 11 a.m. Thanks again, JQLM Radio, for having us back. We are here every Monday again from 10 to 11 a.m. We're also on Facebook and YouTube at the Motor Smoke Podcast. There will be videos of this whole podcast today. So Normally we don't do that, but we will have 3 videos coming from this particular podcast for today. So definitely go check that out. You can also listen to us on Spotify and Anchor FM radio as well too. So until next time, I'm gonna just go ahead and write this gold again.
Wow.
I'll actually hold it right here. You know what I mean? Because we go Mentalist out here, KD. We did it. We did it.
You know what? I'm gonna say this. Like, subscribe, and share the content.
Yes.
Spread the word, because I'm gonna tell y'all what. We coming for #1 show.
Yes.
For August. We got goals this month. We coming for #1. I don't know what July looked like, but we look great in June.
Right.
And when them July number come out, look. I just saying, share, like, subscribe, do the whole shebang, man. Listen to us, because we trying to do this thing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Well, that's it for today. Until next time, peace out.
Peace.